Welcome back to Expert Emerald. We've done a whole bunch of catching. Now it's time for a fairly long video. We can actually make some progress now. So,
Oh boy! That's why this video isn't like 8 minutes long.
Yeah. In this video, we're going to be starting off with a bit of a side quest. This is entirely optional, New Moorville. But, it gives you access to a pretty decent TM, both in the ROM hack and the original game. Good if you have any electric type Pokemon, or normal types perhaps. And yeah, this place is full of just absolutely chock full of electric type Pokemon as well, so they've all kind of been crammed in here for this ROM hack.
Ah.
I really, well, speaking of, like, you said TMs for, like, electric and, you know, you suppose normal types.
Mm-hmm.
It's always been weird to me, like, what TMs Pokemon can learn and what they can't.
Yeah, certain Pokemon have a lot more versatility than you'd expect them to. Usually normal types, they can learn a lot of elemental moves, which is a strange trait that they all seem to share.
Voltorb is cool. I like Voltorb.
Is that Pokemon? I mean, that Pokeball upside down? Or is that...
Well, that's right side up. When it evolves, it becomes upside down. But yeah, Voltorb is basically
not the Pokemon. I meant the ball that you threw out.
Oh, right. That was probably... I think that was a Premier Ball there. That was a special Pokeball.
No, you mean the inverted color scheme, not upside down.
Oh, right. Got it. Sorry, I'm a bit slow today. Anyways, Voltorb is basically like the mimic of the Pokemon series, like looking like an item you can pick up. Then you go up to it, and it makes you do a fight. And funny enough, they usually, on the first turn, because they've got really high speed, will just explode and do tons of damage to you. Which really ties them into the whole mimic archetype of screw you up for your greed. And you know what? Because I'm a bit of a completionist, I have to interact with every single ball, and by proxy, every single electrode.
Well, of course. Leave no balls left untouched.
Oh.
I'm gonna run into all of the landmines.
Yeah, something like that. You know, Skip, you did just remind me of a video I watched earlier today. It was just called Balls, and it was just the Pokemon anime, just cut down to, like, most of the times characters just say the word balls. And it's... I enjoyed it in a very immature fashion.
Balls.
Speaking of Voltorb, I obviously have to talk about, since it's been a while, since the video's been out, and we've done commentary, I have to talk about the newest Pokemon game, Magikarp Jump, aka the best one.
I haven't actually played Magikarp Jump, but I'll just let you know this little cave area has a bunch of, is where all the Pokemon are. I'm going to catch them here, but what is it? What's so good about Magikarp Jump then?
You can get, like, Magikarp of different colors. You can name them. You feed them berries. You know, train them by doing stuff like, making your Magikarp slam face first into a rock over and over again, and it trains that way.
Oh.
Like...
Glad you caught on to that.
Well, like, when you get a good result from the training, the rock just, like, completely splits in half.
Wow.
Like, these Magikarps are badass.
We just never came to appreciate them in the main series of games, but they're actually amazing.
There was also the one episode of the anime where Pikachu got his shit wrecked by a Magikarp. I think that was in this, it might have been in the Gen 2 or Gen 3 anime.
I think it was Gen 3, but I think it's great that you... it's great that you smack talk Pikachu just as it actually appeared and I caught one there. Take that, Pikachu.
A Magikarp could kick your ass. Well, in an anime, but not in the game.
Huh?
Huh?
Oh my egg!
That's just the egg hatching. The egg that I got earlier.
Yay, got a Tyrogue!
Oh, so the Pokemon does hatch with shorts on.
What are you gonna evolve it into? It's a mystery.
Well, the thing is, I evolved the first one into Hitmonchan, so it's gonna have to be one of the other two. You're probably wondering why I'm spinning around on my bike right now, going a little hectic with it.
Doing sick donuts.
Reason for that is I actually do have a second Tyrogue egg in my inventory that I also want to hatch. I'm just going for the whole shebang right now.
Hey, old man, check out me do these donuts.
Doesn't the egg hatch slower on the bike, or am I just
It
remembering things incorrectly?
It probably does to account for how bloody fast you go on the bike, but again, you do go so bloody fast, I don't think it really matters.
It probably just evens out, you mean?
And it was one more step I needed to take, god damn it. Typical. So there's me other Tyrogue. Tyrogue 2 and 3. Not the most creative of names, but there you go.
Hey, Tyreg, meet your brother Tyreg.
So,
Or cousin.
I have to ask, Hitmonchan is named after Jackie Chan, Hitmonlee is named after Bruce Lee. Who the fuck is Hitmontop named after?
It's not. Well, it's not named after everyone. It's just it's named after a spinning top, which is what it, what it looks like.
I know.
They should have found another. They should have found a famous capoeira dancer and named it after them, but never happened.
They should have named it after Chun-Li because she does the spinning bird kick.
Was capoeira known for their spinning?
Yeah, capoeira dancing / fighting is essentially. Have you ever seen like Eddie from Tekken? It's kind of like that.
Oh!
Eddie Gordo. Yeah, Eddie Gordo is my favorite Tekken character.
Yeah, Eddie Gordo. There you go. Just call it Hitmon Gordo. I'm sure Namco wouldn't have minded. Whatever. Hitmon Gord.
Hitmongord?
Hitmon Ed. Anyways, to progress in the game, we actually need to move to the right here, which does mean taking on these two trainers, who we could have beaten ages ago, and we just didn't. But now they're mandatory, we have to take them down. So there goes the Roselia. And the Lanoon. These are all really low levels compared to me, which is such a luxury, because at this point in the game, everything is always like 10 to 20 levels higher than me. And I hate it.
DJB, I have to ask you, what is your favorite trainer type?
Trainer? That's a good question. Favorite trainer type? I like the unique trainers more than I like the archetypes, but if I had to go with any, if I had to go with a certain one, it would probably be Hiker, just because they usually come at you with ground types or rock types, and if you have a water or a grass type, you can just plow through their team. And I always find that really cathartic.
I think it's hard to say which one is my favorite. I think they got changed names a couple times, but you have the channelers from Gen 1 and 2, I believe, and at some point they got changed to the Hex Maniacs.
Oh yeah, because it was a little too direct with its occult, its occult themes there.
That or the Pokemaniacs are ridiculous and over the top, and I love them.
Oh, I just realised Ace Trainers I always really like because they provide a good challenge and can have any type of Pokemon. They're basically like Gym Leaders Light. And I kind of appreciate them for that. Here's a way that the ROM hack makes acquiring Pokemon super easy. You could just buy all the elemental stones, and I'm going to do that in a video at some point where, I could just evolve a whole bunch of Pokemon in one fell swoop. Probably an episode where I don't catch a lot, so I can fit them all in. Because I have a full box of stone Pokemon to evolve.
Whoa, hey.
Oh, hello, Steven.
Steven? Now who's this? This is our...
This is, well, I can't tell you who he is. It's a little spoilery, but he is an ongoing ally of ours. I also like that his name is Steven and his affiliation lies with, rocks. Hashtag Steven Universe.
Ah, so Steven Universe ripped off Pokemon.
Exactly. Boom. We've got your number, Rebecca Sugar. We know your secrets. I'm gonna catch a Stantler. The blandest Pokemon. It's a reindeer. And then we're gonna catch some Eevees, the cutest Pokemon.
We're gonna catch a bunch of them.
I think you said Wooper wrong.
Oh, sorry.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
well.
Wooper is the cutest Pokemon ever, and I will fight anyone to the death that says otherwise.
Well, I say otherwise, you better put up your dukes.
I'm looking at my desk right now and I don't see a Wooper plush. I definitely see an Eevee plush.
Well, I'm sorry you have bad taste.
On that note, here's all of the Eevees. I'm catching 4 of them. So many Eevees. Oh, there we go, one more.
Are you sure you're just not looping the same footage over and over again?
No, I swear they are all different Eevees. They're all definitely different. And speaking of editing magic...
Whoa.
Oh! Wow.
It took me a long time to find that many Eevees. I think four Eevees. So in that time frame, I managed to level up and evolve a ton of Pokemon who only needed one level to actually reach their final form. That was a slightly disturbing sound. Also, Curlier is really glitchy. Curlier is just covered in glitch. Sorry, Curlier.
That's so sad. Oh no!
Not now!
You got phoned right in front of a trainer.
I'm getting Metal Gear Solid 2 flashbacks. I'm trying to be stealthy and I've got Bloody Rose calling me. Swear to God.
This is Big Boss. Something, don't do what I'm about to tell you to do.
Nano machines, son. We're just going for general Metal Gear quotes here. Okay, let's grab these berries. Although, you know, we're gonna get a little berry heavy later in this episode. And let's move on now. To the right first of all. So sneaking through that grass, trying really hard not to get a random encounter right now. And eat a dick.
That was...
It's just more editing for me to do.
That was so disappointing.
To be fair, I'm just being stingy. I should be spending repels.
You messed up. You messed it up.
And yeah, I did. Well, I would have to fight one of them or both of them, so I thought I might as well fight both. Get them done and dusted. And...
Oh.
let's evolve some friends.
Hey, Bayleaf is evolving, so you can never use it again. Yeah.
Woo! And Bolt, let's not forget, I forgot what his bloody name is. Let's not forget, Electrike.
Yeah, but Magnetic is actually decent.
You don't have your little directory of all the names on hand? Can't flip through it real fast?
I'm usually good at remembering them, but there are literally like 700 plus now.
Also, that's a Squirtle.
Alright, well.
You're not gonna talk to Squirtle?
I'm gonna talk to Squirtle.
What is wrong with you, you monster?
Don't you worry, I'm going to talk to Squirtle. How are you doing, little pal?
Squirtle looks so lonely.
Don't worry, you could be our friends now. So this is the, I think this is the second to last starter that we haven't caught yet. Oh wait, no, there's a few more, tell a lie. There's a couple more. There's still Bulbasaur and Charmander to go. Anyways, now we have Squirtle. Sorry, Mateo, you weren't here to watch this one. As Squirtle's final form is your favourite Pokemon. But anyways, let's visit this friend here. So this is the Berry Master. He gives you random berries every day. And he can give you some of the game-breaking berries that allow you to mess with your Pokemon's EVs, which helps with the min-maxing. There are some that basically heal any status ailment automatically. Loads of cool berries in this game. And there's also a massive field of them here, so I'm just gonna casually stop and just pick all of these berries. But anyways, have either of you ever been strawberry picking before, or anything like that?
I've been to a couple apple orchards, but...
yeah, it's pretty similar. Oh, that's not too far off. It's just when you actually go pick them, they're super ripe and super fresh, so you can actually, you know, buy them there and then, take them home with you, and enjoy the most delicious fruit and or veg you've ever had. One of the best things I ever had was a gooseberry pie made from freshly picked gooseberries. And that was like a couple miles away from where I live.
What is a
gooseberry?
gooseberry?
It's like a really sour, it's like a super sour, slightly see-through green berry. I didn't know they were as obscure enough that neither of you would have heard of them, but there you go.
We're gonna have a night at the gooseberry.
Heck yeah, why not? This area you can't cycle around in, which is a bit of a bummer. I've got to trudge through this. Although there is less catching in this episode, there is still quite a bit. It comes with finding new areas. Here's Teddy Ursa. Cute little bear Pokemon.
Teddy Ursa is cute.
Mm-hmm.
Licky Tongue. Classic.
I thought you were going to say cute for Licky Tongue, to which I would have objected.
It's a classic Pokemon.
It's cute to me.
And we have Rhyhorn.
It's one of Jesse's old Pokemon.
That one's cute too.
Jesse had a Rhyhorn? Oh, Lickitung, yeah.
No, Lickitung.
Sorry.
Remember that?
Oh, sorry, I'm moving on. I'm moving on. Murkrow, here's the Murkrow, yo.
That one's also cute.
Murkrow is a bastard. Murkrow could go fuck itself because its catch rate is about as high as a legendary's for no reason. And I hate it.
Well, you can't spell Murkrow without Murk.
Getting murked by the crow, yo.
You know, a pack of Murkrows is a murder.
What? Why are there... What?
I just wanted to stop by and just see the crazy bird lady.
Okay.
No real reason why, I just wanted to.
Bye.
So this person regrets catching a whole bunch of birds.
Man, why didn't I diversify my Pokemon?
I like that he's calling the game mechanics into question.
That is kind of funny, actually, that they acknowledged that.
Oh.
One of my favourite things of all times, you know the Pokemon Doduo? I've already caught one in this LP.
Yeah.
It's basically a two-headed dodo without any wings, but it can learn the move Fly. And one of my favourite things online is someone made a comic. I think it was an Awkward Zombie comic, and it was Doduo flying, and it basically just starts spinning its head like like a helicopter and flying. The best thing is seeing like Dodrio fly in Pokemon Stadium. It just like floats there. Oh, the best flying I've ever seen in Stadium was a Snorlax that used Metronome and then used the move Fly. So you've got this giant sleeping bear floating in the air and then sleeping in the air. And it's great.
That's nice. Oh.
Anyways, more Evos. There's Evergreen and Blubbos, the whale. Just a little fun fact, Blubbos on the right there is the biggest Pokemon. You obviously can't see it because it's a sprite, but it is absurdly large. It's like 25 meters tall or something like that.
Long, you mean?
Long, maybe. I don't know. It's massive. It's a giant. It's literally a blue whale-sized whale.
Yeah, that only weighs like a couple thousand pounds.
Yeah, it's really buoyant.
Because it's filled with helium. Obviously. It's a balloon.
It's kind of adorable in that sense.
And you can't teach it fly?
Looks like we're blocked from going any further.
So, this is the Weather Institute. You're meant to fight Team Aqua members in here. This place was actually kind of glitchy when I got to it. I think the ROM hacker made a couple of hiccups, so I had to hack the ROM, once again, fix a couple of the glitches, fix some of the events that didn't work properly, and
You have the patience of a saint.
I just want this LP to come out good.
You're a stubborn fool.
It's more that one. But yeah, the one battle that remained intact for us to watch is the main one, of course. So, a battle against Shelly, the admin of Team Aqua. She really bloody hard. Sweet Jesus. Psych pretty much dragged me through this battle.
Oh my god, those levels. Level 54.
What you're not seeing is the sheer amount of healing items I'm spamming. Like, I have a lot of them.
You don't have Pokemon like Rhydon to fall back on that are overpowered.
I really don't. I mean, what I'm falling back on most is actually Skip and Mudslap. I'm lowering their evasion so I don't get one-hit KO'd every turn. And it sucks that I have to do that.
You have to resort to the trash strats.
But that's what makes this a challenge, and that's why I kind of like this ROM. Boosh. So, I don't know, I can't quite remember. Have we actually seen a Castfrom in this LP yet? I think we have.
I don't think we have.
Well, whether we have or we haven't, for some strange reason, it's misspelled in this game to Castfrom. And I thought it was a one-off incident, but when you come to this person, talk to them, he refers to it as a Castfrom.
And you receive it.
And the game calls it the Castfrom.
You should just correct it to the proper spelling.
For its nickname. Oh, that's not what I did, but I should have done. Oh, I really should have done that.
Come on, what'd you name it? I want to see.
Well, because of its design, it kind of looks like it has boobs. So I called her knockers.
Wow, that's rude. That's really rude.
Oh, you cheeky.
I'm sorry, but you know, I'm never gonna use it. I'm never gonna use her.
You cheeky man.
Castform is kind of a crap Pokemon.
Doesn't it change based on the weather?
Yeah, in different weather it changes its types, and it's never been too good. But anyways, next episode, here we go.